Hey guys, how's it going? Been a while. Where is everyone? We got a slab. We got black diamond that's almost full, guys. We should try to fill that. I personally love black diamond. Barry, you didn't try hard enough, man. Just kidding, brother. All right, let's start with our PSA. I have to go through them a bit here because there's few I'm still waiting on. Give me a second. Black diamond, man. I'm surprised my black diamond hasn't filled compared to others yet, because black diamond's hot. And Ultimate's been delayed. Ultimate's coming out on May 1st. So after the Toronto show. It's going to be during the Edmonton show week. Which is nice. Well, I will be in Toronto. We're in the same booth, same area. Oh, let's go through here. I gotta go through some of these first really quick. Alright, these ones are okay. We got some PC pieces here. Did I get your next submission package? I've got two here. I don't know if they're yours. I got one from Andrew, and I got one from Phil so far. So I got this one, and I got this one from Andrew. I think yours should be on its way, Jordan. I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably going to be even tomorrow or Friday. Or it might be sitting in my mailbox right now at the post. I just didn't check today, so I'll be going there tomorrow to check. It could be there right now. All right. Oh, it would suck if I dropped all these and I cracked all your guys' slabs. No, not gonna happen. Yeah, I could be at the post too, Jordan, so I'll be there tomorrow. I'll know for sure, but I'll let you know as soon as I receive it. Alright, give me a second here. There is a few Bedards in here, so I gotta make sure I take the Bedards out. I have to line them up based on the serial. And then we'll know 100% who belongs to who after I line them up. So 63, 60, 65, and 66. So what I'll do is I will show the Bedard first. How's that? You want to see the Bedards first? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. China is messaging me. Uh-oh. They screwed up on my order. No. Anyways, all right, here we go. Bedard. There was 4 Bedards, guys. Am I missing anyone here? Oh, I am missing somebody. I am missing Chris Barnett and Walter. So I do get a lot of questions on how they get separated. So I'll show you how the sheet works here. So this is the sheet. And we go down by lines, item, and then we have here, I wrote LP, so it's just going to be on the next page, is 4 Bedards. So it'll show 4 Bedards here. And on the back sheet, I would label them as Bedard number 1, Chris Barnett, 2 is Angus Donald, 3 is Jamie Cryptic, and 4 is Walter Tuck. So they are going to be in sequence because that's how I do them. I put all the cards in sequence. I label them actually with green tape, and I number them all so that way they don't get mixed up when they do go in. And then they actually grade them in the order they receive it. So here's your 4. I got 60. I got 63. 64. 65. And 66. So we've got 3 PSA 9s of Bedard. And congratulations to Jamie Cryptic with a PSA 10. 65. Third one on the Bedard. So Jamie Cryptic is number 3. He gets his Bedard, which is PSA 10. Just so everyone knows how it was done. I even initialed it. I even signed off on the date that I checked. And it's also in admin chat. So if there's any queries on how it was ordered, the admin chat of Redline chat submission group, not necessarily the Redline break chat, but the submission group chat, we actually have confirmation of the orders in case anyone questions on what order it was really supposed to be. So at least there is evidence to show how we submitted it properly and that there is no confusion between people's cards. All right, so we got 1 Connor Bedard. Basically, 63 it belongs to Chris Barnett. We got Angus Donald with 64, Jamie Cryptic with 65, and then we got 66, which is Walter. Still good grades, guys. PSA 9, can't go wrong. At least you didn't get an 8. I've seen some 8s too. There's a lot of 8s out there. Is there any questions on that, guys? There was quite, ever since Bedard, there has been a lot of questions in regards to that, and I think it kind of scared people off in submitting it because they didn't want to submit it with other people, etc. Why is everyone so quiet? Everyone just wants to see the other cards. All right. There we go. Let's start seeing some cards. Looking like a Div 9 champion, but no kidding, eh? All right. I really want to break Black Diamond, guys. There's like 8 or 9 teams. Everyone's ripping Black Diamond right now, except for me, which is unusual. I'm usually opening cards on opening day, especially when it's Bedard. Oh, right. The Oilers game's on. I should have known. All right. The only one shady grade we have this time is someone's PC. He ruined our streak. Moritz Sider, PSA 7. Whose Moritz Sider is this? It kind of, oh, there we go. Sorry, my camera's a little different because I flipped it upside down. It needs to be charged. The battery's completely dead. So I had to plug it in. Who has a Moritz Sider? Looking down the list. Is it Phil? Is it you, Phil? It is you. Platinum Blue. Line number 15. Look at you. You ruined our streak, buddy. I'm kidding. Yaroslakovsky, PSA 10. Our man Angus. I don't think he even knew what he had. He said he was going to donate it if it wasn't at least a 9. I guess he could donate it if it's a 10, because it's not a 9. Anyone want it? That's a nice card, though. Violet Pixels, PSA 10. Marquee a rookie, 190 out of 199. It's a nice one. Very nice. Where are we going to go next? Jack Hughes, PSA 10. This is a member of Phil. One of Phil's members from Dizzy Breaks. Dizzy. Next up, Eric Lindros. Once Upon a Time in New York. PSA 8. PSA 8. Also a member of Dizzy. Next up, we've got Fantilli, PSA 9. PSA 9 for Fantilli. Whose Fantilli is this one? I don't think it's Angus's. The retro black. This is someone's Fantilli. Yes, Rob. Yeah, you would say. I think the only down part is if you're from the US, it's going to be harder for you to ship to me to do it because I'm in Canada, right? So what's going to happen is there's going to be customs that come straight to me if you ship those cards to me from the US. Unless you put it as gifts or $0, might get away with that. And then what I do is I basically do live pricing of what the USD pricing is. This batch was about $37 or $38 Canadian, and I do a $5 service. Basically, I review the card, I make sure I clean it up, make sure it looks good. I even advise you if it's not gonna look good for like a 9 or a gem 10, I'd let you know right away. If it's worth the risk, I tell you the risk factors, and then you make a decision if it's something you want to proceed. But I do that. Or Rob, sometimes I'm doing breaks and I do a live break and you see the card and you want to submit it right off the bat with me. I could also do that from here, and then that way I get the mail out to you when it comes back. That's another way of doing it. That's what a lot of people are doing is when I pull a young guns they like, they want it graded, we submit it right away I do it once a month, and then when it comes back, so far this has been only 25 days turnaround, business days on this one, and this is value bulk. And the only person I got upcharged was Jamie on the PSA 10 Bedard, which was not that bad, because if you express a Bedard as a PSA 10, hoping for a PSA 10. The Express is about 125 USD plus. So you're spending almost $200 Canadian just to express it for 5 days. This took only 25 days, and it's not going to happen all the time. But this only took 25 days, and his upcharge was only less than $100. It was $75 US. So it worked out significantly cheaper. He saved himself probably $60. Yep, definitely, Rob. We could do that. When I'm breaking, if I pull cards you want to grade, or I'll even tell you, man, this looks fantastic for grading. I'd tell you right off the bat, and you can make that decision, right? All right, we got a PSA 10. Zach Benson. Zachary. Who's Zachary is this? This is sick. Barry Bogart with a PSA 10 outburst. Benny. There you go. Barry with a PSA 10. Zach Benson. Oh man. I'm getting really bad at this. I have like OCD. I always have to fold it nicely in the wrap. Yeah, no problem, Rob. Anytime, buddy. We're family here. That you don't need to be sorry about interrupting. I will always answer questions as best as I can. I do it for everyone, so if anyone has questions, feel free to ask away. We don't really get offended when people are asking questions. That's what we do here, man. All right, Jack Quinn, PSA 9. This is the Prism one I pulled for Jamie. Jack Quinn. PSA 9. Here's another one out of his good one box. Drew Jones. PSA 9. Drew Jones. Splash of Color Auto. Next up, ooh, whose card is this? Logan Cooley, PSA 10. Who's got the Cooley? That's a sick card. Bill, though, that's Jamie's card. Jesus, Jamie! Jamie Cryptic with a PSA 10 Cooley. Man, this guy's gonna be so good. Next one, we got a Kirill Marchenko Future Watch Auto. PSA 9. Marchenko. Going to Phil. Phil Dizzy. Yeah, he's good. I like Cooley. All right, here we go. We got CJ Stroud. Fireworks, no huddle. PSA 10. We got some sick football cards in this one. A lot of nice ones. CJ Stroud. Next up, we got the Laser. PSA 10. PSA 10, CJ Stroud Laser. Another nice one. Yes, Jordan, go grab Jets, man. Go do it. Next up, PSA 9. Devin Levi. Future All-Star goalie. Devin Levi. Next up, Devin Levi again, PSA 9 Outburst. Just so you know, Rob, I do include like the sleeves, the rigid holders too, all the supplies that needs to be sent out. I do supply all of that in the grading services, so you don't need to worry about any of that. All right, next up, Pavel Dorofeyev, PSA 9 clear cut. I thought this could have reached 10, but I noticed there was a couple marks here, but sometimes that passes, sometimes it doesn't. This time it didn't get the full 10, but if you notice right here, just something minor. You probably caught that. That is Paul Brake. Paul Brake collects the Vegas. He's a Vegas fan. So if anyone wants to trade and has Vegas cards, he is the guy to speak to. He's a straight up Vegas. Oh, Barry, I got a card for you. Let's see if you wanted this card. Oh my god. Where is it? I know you probably want this card. Why do I even need to ask you? You're gonna want it anyways. I'm gonna put it in your pile, buddy. I just saw it linger around in my pile. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do with this? I don't collect Stamkos. Might as well give it to someone that does. Barry, where are you? Barry Bogart with your bazillion clear cuts. Who doesn't want a Stammer? Stammer used banner. Alright, here we go. Breece Hall Genesis. PSA 10. Breece Hall. I love these Genesis cards. I wish they had hockey ones. That'd be pretty cool. Like, Mosaic needs to make hockey cards. Like, look at that Genesis. That's sick. Alright, we got Chris Olav autographs for the Saints. PSA 9. PSA 9. Here we go. Ooh. Dustin Wolf. PSA 9. Oh, this is Patrick Wong's card. Did I tag Patrick? Might have missed him. Patrick Wong with the Dustin Wolf. That's a nice card though. Hey, look at that. A nice card. Trevor Lawrence, PSA 10. White Shimmer. Phoenix. It's not his rookie though. But it is Trevor Lawrence. Short print. Alright, next. Patrick Mahomes. PSA 10. White Shimmers. Breece Hall. Glass Mosaic. PSA 10. Oh my goodness, this is sick. Pavel Minty Yokov, PSA 9. Is the group sub at 32? Not this one. The next one, possibly. because it went down in price. However, it all depends on the volume, it depends on shipping, and it also depends on duties. Because you guys forgot about duties. The PSA does not pass as duties anymore. I believe the new one has 50. We have 54 on the next one. It's being it's already at PSA right now. They haven't started grading yet. I just checked on it. That one is $16.99 plus that's USD, so plus 5 plus 26 for shipping there with insurance, and then back. I think you'll be around the 32 to 35 around that area, because this was 38. So, and this was probably about $2 more. So, kind of give you an idea there. It all just depends on the conversion too, right? Because we gotta remember, we gotta work with the U.S. currency. All right, Bryce Young, clear cut Young. That's a sick card. PSA 10. Phil, you don't need this card. You know that, right? This could go right into my pile. Yeah, I think the average cost, Jamie, is people's charging flat rate between $40 to $50. I've heard someone actually charging almost 60 to 65 even. But the average rate out there right now, I believe, is between 40 to 45. 45 to be safe, I think, is usually the average number right now. This is a sick card. This PSA 10 Young Guns of Bryce Young. And then final card, PSA 9, Chris Olaf. Look at the gold. Gold sparkles, eh? Look at that card. That is sick. The next submission, this is on YouTube. Next submission is due by the 25th, which is coming up for the April special. I will be in Toronto Card Show. So if you guys are at the Toronto show, and you guys are in Toronto and I'm there, stop by with your cards even. If you don't want to ship it, I'll bring it down with me with the suitcase. Because I have 2 booths there. And John Purser, Thomas might be there, but it'll be primarily me, Sergio, John Purser, and Bill Purser will be there. And John, which is Sergio's son. We will have 2 booths there. If you don't want to ship your cards and you're in the Toronto area or you're going to be at the expo, leave the cards with me. I'll bring them back. You are welcome, Phil. And then I'll get them graded. I got to send them out after the expo show. When I come back, I got to get them out right away before the Edmonton show. So I have to get them by the May 1st, or at least entered in the system by May 1st. Yeah, but other than that, a lot of 10s this round. Tofu Chung, I just went through all the cards, buddy. Dude, Brendan Boyle did really, really well with his football stuff. And our 4 Bedards. Again, for anyone that's tuning in, I'll be selling and buying, David. I'll probably less buying if I'm there selling. I think I'll be more aggressive in buying if Tofu Chung is there. Just because I need the help. I won't be able to look at cards and be busy selling at the same time. I think if Thomas goes, which is 50-50 at this moment, he would be on the separate part of the booth. And he'll just have a wad of cash there ready to buy. So that's something we're working out on. So if people have cards for sale, they just go see Thomas. He'll look at your card. You guys figure out a number, and then we deal with it then. I just can't be doing both together. It just takes up too much time on selling the cards I have, because I'm looking to sell off a lot of high-end stuff too, and a lot of the stuff I have. So we're separating it to make it more streamlined. So at least there is someone focused just looking to buy. Because I noticed last time when we were at the expo, there was a lot of sellers, and they were willing to sell. Like they weren't looking to go comp. They were really actually looking to sell. I'm selling everything. I got hockey. I'm gonna possibly have a little bit of Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was never as successful just because it's not as big. But Pokemon, I'll have Pokemon there, which I haven't even sorted yet, and I only got 5 days to go. A lot of stuff that I need to move. Like I got this Caulfield that it didn't even move on Raz, which is weird. Maybe some McDavid. Yeah, soccer is big. I sold a lot of soccer stuff, so I'm gonna bring a lot of my soccer stuff there too. Soccer did really, really well at the show. If anything, that kept me afloat. Hockey was tougher because everyone had the same cards, the same Young Guns, the same Future Watch autos. Everyone just, and if you had one, because everyone was priced near the same, you get someone coming in lowballing you for half the price. So it happens, but yeah, no, this time I got more soccer going there. Not as much as last year though. Some couple of US guys cleared me up on my nice soccer, decent soccer stuff, and I haven't bought much soccer this year. I bought a lot more Lego stuff, if you can see. Those Lego minifigs you guys see there? So, yeah, I wasted a lot of money on minifigs this year. So, didn't buy as much cards, but I bought more minifigures. Everyone's like, what? If I gotta throw up a mini on Black Diamond, should I do ×2 and try to close it up? I should. I like to break Black Diamond. Everyone's breaking it but me. And mine probably has the big Bedard card in it. Or big something. I should post another case though to break, or at least a 5-boxer or something. Yeah, you know what? I'll post a mini right away. I'll even do a late night break if it closes. Is that big Fantilli? 1 of 1 Fantilli. Alright guys, that's about it. Again, anyone that just joined, like I said, I got common questions on how I separate cards. As you can see here, we have in the min chat that I do share this with. We got Chris Barnett with 1, Angus 2, JB 3, Walter Tuck with 4. I initial dated when I checked it. 4 Bedards shows on this form, and they are in sequence, so they do get graded in sequence. I got 63, 64, this is the last 2 digits, 65, and 66. So they are put in sequence with names on it. Mine, the grader, doesn't care about the names. He'll just scan the card and be like, that's it. But he does grade them in sequence. So the 3rd card, which is the 10, which does belong to Jamie Cryptic. Other than that, you know, I think there was some good surprises because there's some here that people thought was an 8, but it came back as a 9. So that did really well for some. That was great. Alright guys, I'm gonna be off. I will post a mini up to close up the final Black Diamond. Hopefully we can get that going. And then, yeah, and then I'll chat with you guys all later. Well, hopefully we'll see you guys at Toronto. I'll do a post later this week on where our booth is. It is in the same area as last year, so we didn't change. We got the quarter booth. Worked out really well last year. Should be the same. Alright guys, thank you so much, and we will catch you all later. Thanks.